What's up YouTube, Charmin here coming at you guys with a brand new Star Wars Battlefront video. But before we get to that, I just want to take a quick second to say Happy Thanksgiving, and I hope you guys have a safe and wonderful holiday. But now, let's go head on to that breakdown, shall we? Today we're going to be breaking down the DLT-19 and the RT-97C because they are very similar weapons, so we're just going to roll them all into one video here, and then I'm going to tell you which one I prefer over the other. Now, the DLT-19 can be unlocked at rank 3 and will cost you 550 credits. Now, this weapon was also used in the beta, and it was very good back in the beta days. I'm telling you, it was extremely good. It was so good that people actually complained that it was overpowered. So since then, it's actually been nerfed a little bit, and you will be able to feel the difference if you've been playing with it. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's see what the guide says about it. The guide says that this is a medium range blaster that is fully automatic with a fast firing rate. It says the speed in which it sends bolts compensates for the damage output, which is also what makes it a medium range weapon. It says for best results, use the weapon in modes like Supremacy. Now with the RT-97C, this weapon is unlocked at rank 5 and will cost you 1,250 credits. Now, what the guide says about this weapon is that it's a rapid-firing blaster that can deal significant damage to your opponent based on how many bolts it can put out in a short period of time. It says the RT-97C can fire a bit longer than most blasters, especially heavy, without overheating or having to cool down. It says to bring it to your favorite game modes and take down enemies because they stand no chance in hallways and at most ranges on the battlefield. Basically, they are almost repeating themselves when you actually, put these things side by side. Again, they're both saying that they're both fast-firing weapons and that they both, are a little bit lower on the damage side, but they actually make up for that because of the fire rate. Now, the differences between the two weapons right here, like I said, they're basically the same gun. The RT-97C has a better damage and range over the DLT-19, but when it comes to the cooldown and the fire rate, they are exactly the same. Again, the RT-97C has a better damage and range, but the cooldown and the fire rate are exactly the same between the DLT-19 and the RT-97C. I mean, they literally are pretty much the same weapon. Now, another difference between them is one has a scope where one doesn't. So if you're using the DLT-19, pretty much it's mostly more just a straight up hip fire weapon. You can zoom in a little bit, but you're not going to see much. Now, with the RT-97C, you actually have a scope and you can hit a little bit longer range targets because it has the better range and the damage. Now, if you are trying to shoot targets at longer ranges, you're going to want to shoot in short controlled burst. I mean, pump the trigger. It doesn't have a burst mode, so you basically are having to burst it with your finger. But that will make it more accurate so you're not getting any kind of climb and whatnot. Just basically control it with your trigger, short controlled burst, just like I was saying. Now, with this weapon right here, it's actually really hard for me to use. I'm not very good with it. Like I said, I was very good with it back in the beta days, but it was almost felt like an assault rifle. I am a fast run and gun style player, a very aggressive style player, and this weapon is not that at all. These are what you call crew serve weapons. They are support weapons. They are very good for supporting your team. They're also really good at suppressing the enemy. So if you got like a lot of guys trying to come over a hill, a lot of guys trying to come down a hall, these weapons right here, you put a couple of these in a hallway, or you put a couple of these, blocking that hill, getting those choke points, you are going to keep the enemy's heads pinned down because they don't want to get up and get cut down, which leaves a lot of opportunity for those assault type fast running gunners to actually get in there and take them out from the sides or flank or get behind them and that kind of stuff. Now, I'm not saying that you're giving up every kill because you can get a lot of kills with these weapons. They are very good, but again, these should truly be used as a support type weapon. You should not be trying to be that aggressive run and gunner with this weapon. These are heavy blasters. Keyword is heavy. You're not supposed to be a fast type player with this. You're supposed to be a little bit more reserved, a little bit more set pack. I'm not saying that you should be a sniper, but this is a supporting type weapon, and that's how it should be used. Hallways, just like the manual was saying, those are good things. Nice choke points, whatnot. Protecting objectives, things of that nature. That is how you should be using this weapon. It's not for being a fast run and gun capturing type player. I mean, I'm not saying that you can't do it, but I will tell you it's kind of difficult. I mean, when it comes to close range combat, this is where it's going to lack. You can actually still do the hip firing and whatnot, but these guys that are coming in fast, you know, right in your face and whatnot, they might outmatch you when it comes to their weapons compared to what you got, because this is more of a medium range weapon when it comes to that DLT-19, and the RT-97C is also proficient at both medium and long. So when it comes to the comparison between the two weapons, which one am I going to actually choose over the other? I would have to say the RT-97C has it hands down. That is based purely on the fact that it has better damage and range, and it's basically the exact same weapon as the other one. So keep that one in mind. If you guys want to put a focus fire card on this, that will actually probably help you out with your shot groups and all that stuff. I mean, it will make it more stable, so that's pretty good to use. But again, it's got a 10-second, you know, use, and then you got to worry about the cooldown and whatnot. And I don't like to rely on cards in my weapon review saying that this one actually will make the weapon good, because we're talking about the weapon bare. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if you actually prefer the DLT-19 over the RT-97C. You know, like I just said, the RT-97C, in my opinion, is the better weapon, and I want to know what you guys think, because that is my personal opinion. If you guys honestly think the DLT-19 is better, let me know. If you think the RT-97C is the better one and I hit the review right there, nail on the head, let me know that too. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I, like I told you, am not doing very good in this match. I think I come out 1 point overhead, but again, I am more of an aggressive player. This is a hard style for me to play, is to set back, because I like to try to get in there. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the rest of the match, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Maybe it helped you out. If it does, please feel free to go ahead and slap that like button down below, and don't forget to subscribe to join the Charmin today. You guys are more than welcome to go ahead and comment below and follow me on my Twitter to stay up to date with all my YouTube videos. I'm Charmin Xsoft, and as always, thanks for watching, and y'all come back now, you hear?
The rebels are taking over a control point. We must stop them.
Our probe droids have located Skywalker. He is nearby. Be ready to deal with him. The rebels will soon be forced to retreat. As expected, the final control point will soon be under our command. control point.
Look sharp. Enemy units in the bunker.
Blast them! That is the end of Skywalker. Now we will crush this rebellion.
Lord Vader will help us make these traitors pay.
We are taking command of the last control point.
We are capturing the last control point. Secure the area.